In what ways does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Website. My website has dramatically changed over the past few weeks, mainly due to the feedback given by my target audience and also due to my own distaste with the first draft. In the original draft, I made the website with the idea I had to make it as gothic as possible with the black background and know-how style to link with my main product. However, the new draft of my website has a lot more thought into linking my products, attracting the target audience and also making it professional looking by looking at existing products. One magazine website I chose to get ideas from was Kerrang, as they have the same target audience as me and are also very successful. The main menu of my website has the same background as Kerrang. I chose the white because it is professional and clean looking. Kerrang also used this and it will link back to the magazine front cover. As you can see, I have chosen to use a banner much like Kerrang. It brings an element of boldness against the white and the grey links to colours that I have used with the text pieces on my website. Additionally, I had to consider the pages to put into my website, so I chose to do a win page, as websites such as NME and Kerrang have these. I have tried to keep the same format as the one on Kerrang, such as using photos to advertise the deals and prizes. I thought this is a really good idea because not only does it give you the opportunity to get sponsors from different companies, you also get people interested in visiting your website more. The billboard. Trying to find existing billboards for music magazines or magazines in general was a really difficult task, as there wasn't many online. Plus, the area that I live in doesn't have many billboards, so I tried to think of what billboards' purposes and what the typical conventions of a billboard are. Firstly, I found out the dimensions for a billboard and scaled it down to a reasonable size so that it would accurately represent what the billboard would look like when full size. Next, I considered what billboards are for. They are to advertise your product, so what better way to do this than showing your product on the billboard? I also found an example of this online by Elle magazine that had pictures of its front cover plastered all over the billboard. Next, I had to show the house style of the magazine on my billboard. This is what influenced the colours I used, using yellows and reds like on my magazine. Additionally, I added the website address to the billboard so that my audience can find out more about the magazine when they see it. Next, I saw on other billboards that they have selling/taglines that get the viewer interested in or encourages the viewer to think about your product. My magazine. My magazine is a rock magazine, so I've used Kerrang a lot as my guide and creative ideas for my magazine. As you can see, Kerrang used a lot of sans serif fonts, such as Impact, that I felt is really powerful and will work well with the magazine I have chosen to do. The cracked uppercase typography that Kerrang used inspire the title for my magazine, as well as the Impact typography I used for my banner line. The banner line really interested me to read one of Kerrang's magazine, and I thought I could replicate this with my magazine. I used a lot of banners for my cover lines, as I find that banners are effective against the different backgrounds and also are very common with these type of magazines. In my double page spread, I wanted to use as many conventions as possible to make it look professional. I have added a main headline to bring the interest to the reader. This is the same font I have used for the masthead. One magazine of Kerrang's gave me the idea of putting the main photo across my double page and have the text around the image. I wanted to do this to use the space appropriately and also make it look professional. Many magazines use drop capitals to start the lead, which is the introductory paragraph, so I replicated this in my lead, which I am happy to say works well with my magazine. In the contents page, I tried to replicate others I have seen by adding photos and large page numbers to make it bolder